Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And you may be wondering, Joe, why do you have a firework rocket and a totem at the same time? Are you about to do something perilous? Something high speed and dangerous? Well, yes, indeed. We are about to fly through false symmetry's fearful elytra course. Now, I was actually in here on the ground floor of this elytra course, and I have a little bit of experience with how we got it kind of beta tested and set up, and I don't think anybody else showed that in their videos. So we're going to have a little bit of a flashback in a minute, but first, I want to go ahead and I want to show how our shop is doing. The elytra course costs 1 diamond per entry, and let me tell you something. We don't really have any diamonds per entry at the moment. And we've only got 1 totem left as well. Okay. We have no totems left as well. So there's kind of 2 things we need to do over here in the shopping district real quick. Besides check on the button. I don't have the red helmet yet. I'm still a yellow helmet wearer. But that's okay. That's fine. I wanted to run over here to our Sadako Axolotl frog shop and see how we are doing on sales, because hopefully we can go ahead and purchase our elytra course entries with a diamond or 2 from here. Or 6! That is plenty. That will definitely hold us over. Plus, you know what? We are right now currently adjacent to our pal Impulse's giant iBuy tower. So we're going to swing through there with a little bit of the bartering materials that Impulse is always looking for. I don't know if you know this, but Impulse is a little bit of a gold hound, gold fiend. He is always in search of more raw gold blocks. And you know who happens to have some extra raw gold blocks? Somebody who sits on them until he needs to barter with Impulse. That's who. That is me. So, here we go. We are going up the stairs. It's not that I don't trust Impulse's elevators, it's just that, like, I need to stretch my legs. I spend too much time flying, not enough time walking. So, here we go. We're just gonna grab... Okay, so here's a shulker box. We have a gold shulker box that's mostly empty right now. So we're just gonna grab a bunch of these, and a bunch of these. Okay, yeah, that basically fills that up. And then we'll go ahead and leave 33 blocks of raw gold, 59 blocks of gold ore. That should be more than worth the, what is this, 1 diamond per totem. Especially because this is a bespoke bartering good that Impulse needs for particular projects. All right, so now that we have enough totems to absolutely crash our way through the course head first, I think we should go ahead and reflect on the time that false symmetry invited some of us to go crash through the course head first with no idea what to expect. Time flip? Backflip! Time backflip! Let's go!
Well, thank you guys for coming along to test out the elytra race before it's open. It's opening soon. Not quite.
Let's go.
But, yeah, you guys are going to test it out, see what you think, see if there's anything that's confusing or what have you. And, yeah, I think maybe we should all go through it really slowly first, maybe, to, learn the course.
That sounds like a good idea.
Sure.
And this
And then,
elytra
yeah.
race, it goes through your amazing base.
Yeah, so basically it goes from
Look at
this
this view.
part of my base all the way to the factory at the other end and then sort of, loops back in a weird way. And, we actually end up at the tower at the very bottom of the minecart behind you. The rail. So that's where you'll end up. That's sort of the aim.
Down there somewhere.
End up back there. You should be able to see there's like a hoop on the right hand side of it. That's the last hoop basically. And I think there's like 25 or so roughly, if I remember correctly. So it's quite a lot of hoops. It's like a marathon more than a sprint.
Okay.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Sweet.
It's exciting.
So yeah,
Follow
you guys
you?
want to line
Follow
up at
you?
the end. Wait, do you want to follow me, or shall I let you guys go first?
You should probably lead the way, because you'll know the
guide.
turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go kind of slow, but you can see the first 2 hoops, so hopefully we can at least do the
Yes.
beginning. Right, I'm jumping off now.
All right.
Okay, this is and they're all labelled with numbers as well. That's number 1. Although the banners load in pretty slow. This one's a bit difficult. Number 3.
Oh, I would not have known to look for that. I'm glad we're
Yeah.
doing this tour.
There are giant arrows, but they're quite hard to see with all the snow and stuff.
Yeah, the arrows are the same color as the sky and the snow, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun. I'm at the
Yeah.
back, so like I'm watching you all
can see
go through the
everybody?
hoops. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
real good.
Ooh. That was a tight
Oh,
one, number 9. Yeah.
And then up
oh, I'm
to
Number
picking up
11.
some speed.
Wait, oh, 11's down here.
Yeah. You got to sort of go up and down and then up and down again to 13.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh my!
I missed
Oh,
12.
Turning around for a second. There you go, number 14.
Had to swivel, spin
Yeah.
around in midair.
15.
It's the loading that's the issue, though, for me. I find it's a bit laggy, but
16.
what you're going to do is Minecraft. Right through this tunnel.
Ooh.
Cubs ahead. Sharp
Close
right.
quarters. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is great.
15.
And then, wait, Cub, there's one down here.
Oh,
It's
whoa,
really
that one
hard
was
to
right
find.
there.
Oh, right there,
20s,
right there.
20s right down, and then you just basically fly diagonally. And then you go to the right here. This is the hardest arrow to see. Yeah, that one.
I'm loving this.
Ooh,
Oh my
underground.
goodness. Yep, through the tunnel.
Oh, I
and
think I did
then-
it. Did it?
You did it. You
Woo!
worked out the end pretty well. Ooh,
Yeah, that was sweet.
Oh, that's crazy.
Pretty
Wow.
crazy.
That's a wild
Now,
ride.
false.
Yeah.
I had a great idea while I was flying because I was thinking I could see myself spending a lot of time trying to get good at this course. You should open up a rocket shop here at the end.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
To
it's
restock,
like-
yeah.
it's
restock
like how to
for the next
farm,
run.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and then
Oh,
you can
that's
actually
cool.
just take the minecart up, which is kind of nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of flying.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
Yeah, you can take it.
Off he goes.
Although I haven't got something to break it at the other end though, which is the only
Oh,
problem.
yeah. I also got to turn on my friendly creature.
But yeah.
That's okay.
Let's all take a minecart.
It's so
See if you get
Oh yeah,
That's,
those
shot
minecarts, they're
backwards.
friendly creatures, aren't they?
They're friendly creatures, yeah.
Oh, this is amazing.
Nice and quiet. But yeah, how did you think? Like, I guess there's a couple of points where you've got to sort of really spot the arrow, but
Yeah, there were a couple of like dives downwards that I only spotted because that's what everyone
Well,
else was doing.
I sort of added those towards the end because because it just they were just like the hoops were just in a row basically, and I was like that's a bit boring. So
Yeah.
if you have to go up and down quite quickly, that's quite a challenge, I guess.
And as people learn it as well, it'll
Yeah.
be,
Yeah. So I think
lot of
I'll have
fun.
everybody at least do it once and then properly race all together.
Yeah, that's a good plan. It's a good
But yeah,
plan. It's a
do you
fun
guys
course,
wanna
though, man.
Do
Woo.
a speed run.
I
Now
feel,
you sort of know the course.
yeah.
All right, okay, let's reset.
We do a
spawn
race.
again.
Yeah. Yeah. You might need.
Yeah, yeah.
This time I might need it. This time it's more of a race. I see. Okay.
Yeah. Just to see how quickly people can do it, because I actually haven't tested the
Oh,
time. I think it's about.
All right,
2
are we all
minutes
jumping off
max.
at the same time then?
Yeah, do you have a
This is gonna be
stopwatch,
rough, I
Falls?
think.
We can
Yeah, I'm
jump
ready.
here. I haven't,
Do
but
we
I'll
jump
add one in
here or
post.
jump here? Is this
You're meant
count?
to jump off at
still?
the end, but
I'd say if
But
you
you
let
know
me do a
what?
countdown, I'm
Let's-
about to hit 5 minutes, so we could, if
Okay,
we all
let's
line
try
up.
this. Let's all line up at the end.
Okay.
See if we can fit people on the end of this.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting close. This
Because
is, I think it's
solo,
good
you're meant
enough,
to
yeah.
stand here, but yeah.
This will
Right,
do.
give us the countdown then.
Okay, we'll go for 5 minutes 10 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, Joe's going for it.
Oh yeah, we got to spam some rockets here.
Well, that's what they're for. Where is it? Oh no, I don't remember where the hoop is.
This is the thing. I'll know the course. Yeah.
That's why I'm following you. I'm gonna go for that overtake right at the end.
Yeah, you probably will as well.
That's probably a good strategy, Alex, yeah.
It's these ones that are the difficult
Oh
ones
no, I
coming
hit it. Okay, I'm out.
Oh,
but
I
I'll
just
keep
missed
flying.
I missed that hoop. My bad.
Is this one where if you touch the ground you're out, or you just take the time penalty of having to go
No,
back
you
through the
just-
hoop?
Yeah, you take the time penalty, I think.
Woo.
This is where I want the world to be loaded so that I can be more smooth with the flying.
The course fully loads for me as I fly around. Is it not
Really?
fully loading, or is it just?
Well, it just sort of like there's a little bit. It's like a bit stuttery.
Oh, okay. Okay, definitely
19.
failed. Definitely failed.
Yeah, you know what? It is quite easy to hit something back. So.
No, I didn't get another totem. I had 3 totems in my inventory.
I made it to the end. Oh, Cub made it. Nice.
Yeah.
And a zoom.
So that
Oh, nice one.
was
Wait,
about
Joe
1
was
minute,
doomed to
1 minute
fall.
15 seconds.
Is that a new death message?
3 out of 4 isn't bad.
That's wild. Yeah, not bad. Not
The
bad.
lift. Now I feel like I should put like a sign like "Leave your stuff behind," just
Yeah.
so you don't explode everything.
Fly light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess armor is helpful though. You won't die instantly.
Yeah.
Need some like flight armor.
Is that everything, Joe? Or do you
Yeah, no, that's definitely everything. I screwed up. I thought I had swapped the second totem over to my offhand, and I had not. Womp womp.
Oh, gotcha.
No, that's totally fair. Yeah, definitely. Okay, that's a good for my notes. I can put more than one totem of Undying is recommended, and then rockets.
Yeah.
How many did you go through rockets wise on that second one? Do you know?
I burned through like 2.5 stacks.
You were clicking in like constantly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was being obnoxious with it. I wanted to see if I could take that turn onto the third one, and I could not. That turn on number 3 is the sort of thing that it feels like it's a little early in the course for something quite that steep. So, but if you're giving everybody a walkthrough, I think they'll be able to find it.
Yeah, I do want people to know the course because I feel like that kind of more fun because everyone's on an even playing field then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
could we go look at that though? Because it's one of those things where it's hard to tell where it is mixed in with the other supports.
Yeah. And if you've got any suggestions about like making something a bit more obvious.
Yeah, that's the thing is there might be a way
helpful.
to cue that more visually in addition to just the arrow. Because like I knew the arrow was telling me to turn, but I turned early because I thought it was telling me to. I thought it was telling me to turn on the ice boat track. If that makes any sense, because the ice boat track is a huge line here,
true.
Going this way. Oh, in fact, the ring is actually behind the arrow. And I was expecting the ring to be in front of the arrow too. That's why I went down.
I gotta say, I don't think you should worry about it too much. Like, it's all about learning the course.
Yeah.
And there wasn't anything I experienced that didn't feel like I couldn't get used to that and learn it at some point, right?
Yeah. But I feel like the difficulty is quite high, I guess. Because the longevity of it as well, right? There's more chances to crash and then ruin your time, sort of thing. So,
I mean, one slight tweak I might suggest for this would be to have the arrow on a subtle diagonal, at least. So if the point of the arrow was a little bit further back, and this back end of the arrow you brought kind of back toward me some, does that make sense? So that way it conveys more clearly, like, don't go down the ice boat course, go this way diagonally.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not sure if I played the ice boat course.
It's a lot of
fun. I
fun.
missed it for some reason.
I need to add some detail to it, and then I probably.
You do it on the charity stream.
We did. Yeah, that's the only time it's
Yes,
we did it with Ollie.
So for some reason, I had
Empires.
to miss that event.
Yeah.
That was a ton of fun. Yeah.
By the way, the course took 1 minute 15 to complete, and I reckon
Oh, interesting.
if we learn it more and more and keep competing, you'll probably see like top scores are just over a minute.
Yeah, that's a good. I feel that's a good number. Like trying to beat a minute.
Yeah, it's a good
If
number.
you can be quicker than that, yeah.
Also, this
the
place
main-
is amazing, by the way. Just
Thank you. The
I
main
love
issue
it.
I feel like we're gonna have is people missing rings. But I guess if all timed goes at it are recorded in some way, so people can like double check, then that should be fine. I think.
Yeah, I'm realizing one thing too that got me on that number 3 was I went lower than I needed to. Because I
tried to make the arrow sort of next to it, like the same level, kind of.
you just gotta learn it. Once you've done it a couple more
Yeah.
times, Joe, it'll be easy.
Well, I mean, I'm doing it now that I know where it is. It's just, seeing the ice boat course, I just assumed for some reason, like, okay, that's where we're turning left.
It's one of the tighter corners, yeah. Although I'd say one of the later ones is maybe more difficult. The one just after that sort of ice ring, you sort of got to fly round number 13, yeah. Well, I guess it's not too bad. The difficult thing was trying to make it like feel kind of fast, even though it's such a long course. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it works really well. Got a nice variety of like landscapes that you fly through too, which is cool.
Yeah, I definitely
Makes it
plan
really
to
interesting.
decorate the place a little bit more, but yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about that. I mainly just wanted to get all the builds in that are going to affect where you fly, but
This might sound like kind of a weirdly specific suggestion, but one thing I'm noticing is that the turns are the easiest when you go through the ring and the arrow to the next ring is like centered in it, right?
in front of you.
Yeah, so in some of those that's the case, and in some of those you won't actually see the arrow until you're well through the ring, if that makes sense. And so if you're, once again, there is some mastery element to this where people get better at it over time, but if you were looking for like, hey, if I added 2 or 3 more arrows, where would be the best places to put them? You could probably answer that by saying, when do I fly a ring and not see either the next ring or an arrow directly in front of me?
The plan with the arrows was only to put a few. I did add a couple extra. My plan, like, I didn't want it to sort of, I wanted it to, I guess, feel a bit more part of the base, if you get me, like, without just having floating arrows absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
The arrows are
looking
good.
around,
Like,
there are quite a lot. Yeah.
They can easily become a bit obnoxious, but I think it's really well
Yeah, I
done.
wanted to keep them sort of a bit subtle.
Yeah, so like when you fly through the 15, the arrow pointing at the 16 is right there. But when you fly through the 16, it takes you a little bit to get to the 17. Like, so instead of the 17 having an arrow directly above it pointing down, if it was like diagonally above it, pointing from like where you would see it coming through the 16 ring. Does that make sense?
I get your point. I think number 20 needs maybe one more than anything.
Let me get over
the
there.
last
Once you go through
bit,
20, you can see the other one. And 22 is probably difficult. I was going to put 2 arrows there, but I didn't know.
19 to 20.
It didn't make it any more obvious.
Yeah.
I think just around 21, that's just, or was it 20? This
the one that goes in the
one's
cave,
a little bit hidden.
Yeah, so 19...
Where is it? Yeah, 20 is like not so obvious. If you had an arrow on top of it pointing down, then I think it's easy to see that and then see the one after it.
Well, I would almost put the arrow, like, you see where I'm standing here? So have it diagonally pointing that way. Yeah, so right when you come through 19, you immediately see, okay, there's an arrow telling me go down this way.
I'll be honest, I was trying not to do diagonal arrows, hence why they're just straight up and down.
No,
visually, it looks better, but yeah. I get you. No. Yeah, no, I appreciate the feedback. But yeah, once you the fact that you guys can see that once you learn it, you kind of know it. I guess that's always the case with elytra races, right? You gotta like learn the course.
Yeah.
I think I went the wrong way on Xuma's one in the cave at one point.
Yeah. So
my rule for that one was like those half hoops, which were supposed to be like bones of a rib cage, they're just to guide you in the right direction because you're essentially just going through the cave. But it's amazing that like
twisted around.
it's amazing like how long and windy some of those cave systems are, and I think like next season or maybe even this one, like rather than like painstakingly build all those ribs, which took surprisingly longer than you might think, like I think the better way to do it is to like light it up in a unique way so it's quick for you to go through, and you could probably make a really long course going through lots and lots of caves if you can find like ones that connect.
Yeah, that's why I really like the one that's underneath. It's sort of between Iskulls and I, but yeah, it works quite nicely.
Oh, is there a nice cave system down there as well?
Well, there's a really wide cave system. I don't know if it's like you could fly through it necessarily. I don't know how long it goes. It probably does go pretty long, but that bit's Iskulls, so I didn't want to go through Iskulls base.
Yeah, if you explore like underground, you'll find some amazing cave systems.
Yeah, that's why I tried to integrate a little bit of it underground.
Iskal's base, you mean his starter base, right?
Yeah, but his base is underneath my base, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, he did the cave. Okay, I know where you mean now.
Between
Sorry.
Stress and I, there's a little entrance in the side of the mountain that's Iskulls. So it's technically kind of below my base.
I'm heading out, guys, but this was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for
thank you for joining. Yeah, that was good.
And there's an ender dragon flying around up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
He escaped. Yeah, that's casual. That's
don't worry about
HermitCraft.
it was a lot of fun running the elytra course with False and friends, but when we had the grand opening, even more people showed up. Let's think about that for a little bit while we prepare to make our first actual run. Time backflip.
Well, welcome everybody to the elytra course, the grand opening, in fact.
Right.
We're going to do
Hi there.
for fun group race. Most of you don't know the course, so this is going to be an interesting one. And I'd recommend at least 2 stacks of rockets, totems of undying if you have them. May be a good idea, and try and get through, I guess, all 25 hoops if you can.
All right.
Yeah.
Listen, you said it was for fun, but I'm looking at Etho and Cub over there, and they're giving me the competition eye right now.
We're locked
I don't trust them. I don't trust them.
That's what'll come later when we've got the leaderboard up there. But yeah, if
Okay.
you want to follow me, then I'll show you where the start is.
I just got to be Jevin. I'm happy.
Nope.
Oh wait, is Joe okay? How did you manage that?
There's a solid block there.
I tried to come back down when you started the intro, but there was a light. I didn't know how to come back
Yeah.
down to rejoin y'all.
Joe's now installed in the ceiling. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So yeah, the start is going to be at the end of this sort of walkway, and then the finish is actually down the bottom of the minecart rail that's attached to this slide. So you'll sort of end up down there. That's sort of where the end is.
Roller coaster
The
ride.
jumping.
But it's
down there,
quite a far course. It's sort
Awesome.
of basically all
I can
this
see the
way and
first
then
two.
back again.
Where's the third
Yeah.
one at? Is the third one around out there
Third
somewhere?
one's,
Like,
a third one's a little low and to the left, and then
Okay.
I would say
a little low and to the left.
I don't know what
Etho and
number
Cub,
it is,
it's
but
to
there
the
is one
right.
that's a bit challenging in the far distance.
And we all
Anyway.
just jumping off and going together?
I think so.
Same time?
Yeah,
All right.
time us, man.
Yes.
Same time.
do
Let's
it.
do this.
So yeah, if everyone wants to just line up at the end, and then
Mhm.
so who wants to give us the countdown?
Where are we lining up? Like right here.
right here.
Anywhere.
Wherever
Okay.
we
Let's
fit.
just like
Back
Jeff,
up,
not
Jevin.
Get out there,
that
Jack.
fast.
Get out there. Walk in the plank.
2 blocks is not going to make a difference.
All right, False, your course. Go ahead. Count us
Okay.
in.
If everyone's
Lead the way.
ready, people have got some run-ups, I think, going on. 3,
Well, I mean, oh, good.
two,
Never mind.
1, go!
Go, go.
Okay, try
I
to
forgot
stay-
yours.
I missed the first one. Okay, I'm good.
No.
You can get it. You can get it, Cub. We believe in you. Oh no!
coming
Don't
back.
forget to fly into the third one.
Someone-
Haha!
Oh, you
Hey, a
guys
bunch of
skipped
people
one.
missed
Wait,
the third
there was
one.
a third one?
You guys
Oh,
get
jeez.
3.
Come on, you know.
Wow.
I got 3. I got 3.
I got 3.
I got 3 in
Points
spirit.
if you
That
get through all of
counts.
them.
If Jevin got it, I got it because I'm
Spirit.
right behind him. So
I can't count when I'm flying.
Dang it, I missed
I'm
11.
doing one thing at a time.
Oh my god. That
Oh,
was so close.
Whoa, boy. Okay, okay.
15.
Dang it.
You're a
that one.
goner.
Ow.
Jev's got a good lead.
This is fun.
Well,
I don't know where to go.
Practice
Oh my
this,
god,
yeah.
that was
Oh,
so
20's
hard.
down. Okay.
Oh, I'm
20
so
is-
lost
20
right now. I don't
is-
know
Oh,
where to go.
21.
Oh,
Where's
there
that
we
for
go, there we go.
21?
Where's 21?
This is way
Oh,
on
there
down
it is.
Wait,
here. Oh my
22's in a
god.
cave.
Okay,
Oh,
roll.
oh,
Oh,
there
boy.
it
I'm
is.
going fast.
Wave.
It is. It's
Yeah.
fast.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
where you
Wait.
going? Why is
Dude,
everyone
I have no idea where to
I
go.
win.
Yes, second. Let's go.
confused.
Yeah.
Came back from last after missing the first one.
backwards.
Oh man, that was fun.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm totally lost
Yeah, I
now.
got a little turned around there.
There
Uncle,
you
you
go.
were
I don't
flying.
even
Holy
wish.
smokes.
Alright, go this way.
Good job, man.
I think I went backwards.
25. I found it.
Going
Yeah.
backwards?
20. There we
I
go.
went into the wrong area somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, Jeff had the
I don't
lead,
know,
then he went
dude.
in the wrong way.
I don't know where. I don't know how to
But
go
that's
to that
okay.
last part there. Like I got totally lost. I think I went into 24 rather than like finding the other.
Yeah, you were
way.
going through backwards through the
I
cave.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know which way to go.
Oh, here's
That was
Cleo.
awesome, False.
There we
Bravo.
go.
Thank you.
Bravo.
The idea
Yeah.
is that you do learn the course before you actually run it.
Yeah.
But I thought it'd
Yeah.
be fun to see what
That's
happens.
just a nice
Give it
little
blind.
I'm so curious
kind
as
of-
to how I
That was a
missed
good
it,
time.
man. Yeah, I was doing
So
so
good.
good.
And there will be time
Yeah.
trials, right?
First
that
to
we can run.
last. No.
Yeah. So from now you can practice as much as you like. There is a 1 diamond fee for every time that you want to put in the book that leaderboard.
Oh.
Don't forget to check out
Similar to
iJevin's
a
rockets
Xisuma?
for the best rockets on the server.
Nah.
All right, with all that practice under our belt, I have set spawn here and dropped off gear. I am ready to do my first official run. Let's go. We need to put 1 diamond per timed entry in the box here. Leaderboard and rules are behind you. Set spawn on lower level. Done that. Elytra race. Okay, that's not ideal. Luckily, this is 1.20.1, so okay. Boom. We can just change the sign. We can just change the sign. That's fine. Okay. So the timing starts as soon as we jump off. I'm going to use the actual video for the precise timing, but I am going to run a stopwatch while we go for this now. Here we go. Joe! I fly 1, 2. Hitting more rockets than anyone but you. Gonna turn left, and then left again, then down here. Woo, everybody's friends. Except when you're competing in extreme elytra races. Everybody's thinking that they're screaming with their faces. Oh no, can I go any faster? Whoa. I'm gonna fly down, then up, then right around. Gonna fly through 11, then a dozen in town. Oh no, this isn't really a town at all. But I guess these lyrics don't need to make sense at all. Okay, that was a stack. An entire stack of rockets that's been depleted. I'm gonna keep flying like I've been deleted. No, wait, why would I fly if I had been deleted? I'm not thinking logically. Gonna fall down here and then jump again. Whoa, that's the worst one. Going through and having fun. There's number 22 and electra stalagmites too. 24, and then now here we go. 25, 25, 25, 25. Boom. And okay. Whew. So by the time I hit the stopwatch, it said 1 minute and 6 seconds. I think that I was a little bit under that. So why don't we go back up to the top and find out our time? That was a lot. I gotta say, after all that being in control of flying, being just able to sit here in this roller coaster cart is nice. I like this. This is good. I took some time to review my footage to get a precise measurement of my performance. I sadly did not catch first place Grian, second place Impulse, or third place Rendog, but I definitely participated. Yay! We're gonna put my name on the line there, just like everybody else's, because I showed up, yeah! Although it was 1 minute, 5 seconds, and 60. That's fine, that's fine. I might not deserve a prize or glowing, but we can add a little bit of that lapis lazuli blue dye, just zazz it up a little bit. That's some fun contrast. Woo! And even though we are closed for serious competition, we are always open for ludicrous competition. Let's head over to HermitCraft Stream Weekend so we can have a big group race just for fun. Time skip.
Yeah, this race burns at least 4 stacks of rockets, easy.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Oh, and let me use the bed downstairs because there are
Well, for
beds
me, anyway.
downstairs too.
That's not a bad shout. That's the wrong thing. I've done the Joe. Ren.
What the heck just happened there? I just see False go into swim mode in one deep hole. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's what Joe did last time.
How do you... Oh, there we go.
So I'd recreate it.
Oh, this is where we set our spawn. I see. Gotcha.
All right, how are we going to do
don't know
this?
why.
Are we all launching from the edge of this thing?
Or you can land up here, wherever you want to do it.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think it
let's do it
matters
from
that
here.
much.
Stand up here. Stand up here.
Well, False.
Oh,
Also,
wait, I believe-
thank you for reopening the elytra race. For me, I appreciate
Open
that.
for Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys, you know what? We're going to mix this up. Okay?
Okay.
To add a bit of randomness into the race course. We shall all stand on this thing facing this way.
Wait,
That
facing
way? Okay.
backwards?
Yep, facing backwards.
Okay.
Wait, one of us faces this way, one of us faces that
Like
way,
up.
one of us faces that way. So,
Like this.
Wait.
no, not like, no. Okay, so, Joe, you stand like this. Okay?
Oh, away from each other.
Yep. False, you
Oh,
stand
okay.
like that. I stand like this.
I stand
We're
like
making a
this.
pattern with
Cub.
our wings.
Now, everybody turn around so that your butt is facing the edge. Turn. There we go. Okay. On go. Fall backwards and begin the race.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
Interesting.
Here we go. Well, we got there in the end. That was painful, but we got there. Are we ready?
Ready?
I'm ready.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. Someone punch? Was there a
I'm going.
punch?
I'm going.
Was there a
I
cheeky
believe in
punch
me.
to the face?
16 rockets down, and
Joe down.
I'm not
Joe
down.
down.
I'm not
Too many
down.
rockets, Joe.
I'm not
Too many
out.
rockets.
I've been practicing
Very
for this.
close.
Dang it.
Ren is playing dangerously in the front. Oh,
I'm gonna
Joe,
catch
dang.
him. I'm gonna catch that
How
red
did you-
diggity dog because I know how to fly in a race course.
Joe, Stay away from me.
No, I
I'm
refuse to
messing
stay
up my
away.
rockets.
Oh no, I'm out of rockets.
How are you out of rockets?
Well, like that stack. I was out of that stack of rockets. I got more stacks. Just that stack ran out in the middle, which I was not prepared for. Okay, so here we go. Oh, this is the tight one. This is the tight one. We're through. We're through. Switching that over to there. Switching this around. Bringing this through here this way. And where'd we fit?
The
Oh,
totem
dead
popped
last.
at the
Dead
end.
last.
Amazing. Bravo, Ren.
Are you okay?
Oh, that was
Joe?
awesome. This race
fine.
is just the best. I love it. It's so fun.
What's happening with you guys?
That was impressive.
What potions?
What's happened?
Oh, Ren's totem pop.
Yeah, I had
at
a
the
totem
end.
pop.
Oh, yeah.
It was very dramatic. It looked awesome, though, man.
Oh, I
Man,
saw
was
that.
awesome.
I thought you were a goner.
That was
Yeah.
a great ending right there.
It was not
Dang.
intended. Definitely not intended.
I tried to
Why the
just spend a whole
totals
bunch of
are
rockets right at the end. It didn't catch you, though. Didn't catch you.
I burned
Yeah,
four
I-
stacks, and at the beginning, I was like swapping them right as they got down to one. I'd like swap to the next one, and then in one of them, I just like didn't swap, and I just start falling, and I'm like, what? Why?
Yeah, I saw that.
Nice.
Yeah, I heard you, Joe. Like, you just went out of voice range. You're like, no!
Yeah. That was a good time.
Oh,
Good
man.
time.
That was awesome.
We got some awesome games on here, man. We got some awesome
Yeah, we do
games.
actually have some really cool games, for sure.
Super awesome games.
Mm-hmm.
Super awesome. That was a lot of fun,
Yes.
though. That was a lot of fun.
It was
That
good.
was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Whew. Yeah.
Yeah, my next episode's actually about the elytra course because I didn't know that you had closed it. And so I started recording this whole episode about like, I'm going to get my time in before Falls closes it. And then I get there and I see the sign. And I'm like, well, I'm 25 minutes into this episode. We're just editing the sign. 120 features. Here we go.
That is true.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, my next episode, I
Smart.
make fun of the third place prize a lot.
Oh, no.
Wow.
What's the third place prize?
We'll never know now.
We'll never know. It's a mystery.
Ren, you know I don't have a lot. Okay.
It was a box of shampoo.
Shampoo.
What's wrong with that?
It was a year's supply. You know, multiple years supply.
Oh, your supply. There you go.
I mean, that'll last a while.
You
don't
know,
know
I
what you
just
mean by that,
realized this sun has a sunburn, this skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Wait, Ren, you haven't explained the shampoo thing.
Wait, what? This is called professional content production. You all
He's
have
just
to wait
moving
for
on.
the episode.
And so on, and so on, and so on. You know us. We'll just talk about whatever indefinitely. Bad ideas become bad actions. It's HermitCraft. You get it. Either way, we have to wrap this episode here. We don't have time for all of this. So, I'm going to go ahead, and first I'm going to thank Mr. Lance for making this episode pre-roll ad-free. Thanks, Mr. Lance. This episode was also mid-roll ad-free, thanks to Patreon sponsor BioDuck. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now provide a poetry prompt that you can write your own poem about in the YouTube comment section below. Limited flight. I'm sure that something will stir in your hearts around flight. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.